All right. Let's see. Probably go for like at least um 4 hours, 3 hours, something like that. All right. Hopefully, audio's good. Okay, seems fine. Uh, yeah, like I said, I'll probably be going for like at least 3 or 4 hours, probably five max. Just because I wanna get to sleep a little bit early since I have school. Okay, I'm just moving this stuff around. Okay, should be good. All right, yeah, we're here. So 5, 6, 300 pages, about a little bit less. And the intermission is like barely 300, like 320 something. All right, we'll see if I can't go for like at least 100 pages. Because the dialogue's usually a lot longer at this point. All right. You enter the upstairs hallway after completing a successful side jump onto your balcony. Finally, some peace and quiet. Hopefully, you'll find some respite from all the cyberbullying and teen drama you've had to deal with lately. It's been a while since you were home. You're immediately reminded of simpler times. When it was just you and your dad, you could always smell something baking in the oven. Actually, thinking about those days is just making you more emotional. Maybe coming home was a bad idea. Reminisce. Here's this familiar douchebag again. Hallway fixture. Ever since Dad stopped pretending to like detectives and sitcom guys for your sake. Your dad loved this douchebag, whoever he is. This guy is probably the closest thing you have left to a father. Now your dad is most likely dead. You consider going to his bedroom, but you decide against it. Ties and hats strewn around, the melange of aftershave and cologne. The childhood photos he keeps of you. No. Those reminders could only lead to another mental breakdown. Never forget the first breakdown you had when you snuck into his room. You found an unwrapped present before your birthday. It's a box of Gushers. You were stunned to realize that awful gooey fruit snack was manufactured by the very same company you were due to inherit. It's everything you thought you knew came crashing down around you. That day you swore the moment you ascended to the throne of BC Corp Empire, you would issue an immediate global recall of the foul product and discontinue it forever. You often joked that the snacks were so nasty it was almost like they were filled with multicolored slime harvested from plump extraterrestrial larvae. When you told your dad about your plans for the product, you both had a good laugh. You've got to stop remembering things about your father. It's just way too sad. I just realized their shoes. Did John ever even have shoes in the first place? I need to go back. 'Cause I'm questioning this shit now. Dude, I never noticed John had shoes. Why? It's not really that big of a deal, but like I just never looking at their feet. Like at all. Like obviously I don't know if this felt guy has no shoes or his shoes are just the same fucking color as him. You know, John has shoes, but they're white. so they just blend in. Cause I was like, there's no way he's had like distinct fucking shoes this entire time and I just never noticed. No, they're the same fucking color. You know, the pajamas, the dreamer outfits also have slippers, I guess, since they're supposed to be pajamas. Since they're fucking sleeping most of the time. Makes sense. Then John has fucking God robe. Which I never noticed his shoes were yellow. It's like not at all important, but it's just something I literally just saw Jane's shoes and made me think about all the other characters. So set profound wisdom from Hallway Sarah. This characteristically tight-lipped Hallway Sarah unsurprisingly has no advice for you regarding the tragic loss of a family member. You could always relate to the role he played as George Michael, the dorky child of a single doting father. But unlike you, George Michael was always surrounded by an extended family and their hilarious antics. And he would never know the tragedy of losing everyone he ever loved. You suddenly resent George Michael and the Hallway Sarah are together for the happy ending he was allowed to have with his father, which you will never get to experience. In fact, I think you're starting to hate the Hallway Sarah. Someone needs to wipe that smug look off his face. Gives you a bagel plus. Who? You guess it's kind of funny? No, it's not funny at all. It is depressing. Depressing yourself now. Your Pang's gambit goes into a tailspin and hits rock bottom. You've not felt so sad and unfunny in your entire life. You begin to cry again. The Hallway Sarah glares in judgment at your weakness through his unfunny puss. Enter room. You know, she has a freaking obsession with those posters. Turn to your room. Hey, there's your own Unreal Eris Thoughtwave Tiara Top. Tiara Top? You haven't used that thing in ages. It's probably for the best that you stopped. Pretty sure it was doing funny things to your head. Maybe you shouldn't have come here either. All you see is more stuff to remind you why you're feeling upset. Or why you're feeling super down about everything. I don't know, I keep switching the fucking words. Examine old Tobias. Like this. Jake sent you the periwinkle heartthrob pinup back when you were still able to think about him without feeling horrible about yourself. Those are the days. It's funny how looking at a thoughtful gift which once brought you such delight now only precipitates feelings of bitterness. Even the innocent Mr. Funk. I don't know if it's funk or funky. Funky? I have no clue. Whatever. Scott in the crossfire of your lamentations. How could Tobias be so clueless? How could he not see the pain he was causing with his oblivious demeanor, his repressed feelings of attraction toward men, his total inability to understand other people's feelings in spite of his credentials as a what the fuck? I'm confused. I don't even know the show. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a joke on therapist. Jesus Christ. I'd have to actually watch the show to understand what. Maybe because he's just playing a joke. I don't. Yeah, I think I'm just out of the loop. Actually, I need to search this up. 'Cause I'm. Okay. I'm assuming it's a joke because he's a psychoanalyst and because he's gay. I'm assuming that's the joke that's being played here. Oh, okay. So yeah, it says psychoanalyst and a psychotherapist. Yeah, that's just not how you want to call yourself ever. That's wow. I think that's the first thing in this entire fucking comedy that's ever made me stop. Of course, on the TV shows, buffoonery resulted in laughs galore. But if that was in real life, you don't think there'd be anything funny about the situation. In reality, Tobias and his family probably never stopped being sad. Starting to hate the wall Tobias too. Examine the wall Swanson. On the other hand, your Wall Swanson is still beyond reproach. Mr. Swanson continues to be the perfect man. You know for a fact he wouldn't put up with any of Jake's bullshit. Consider doing the thing where you kiss the poster. You're feeling way too depressed for that sort of frivolous flapdoodle. And wouldn't you know it, just the guy you want to hear from. This ought to be good. Answer. Jane, are you there? I don't blame you for not answering since I was such a shitty bore to you last time. I just wanted to formally say happy birthday. And also to pass along a birthday present. I doubt it would make up for all the ways I've hurt your feelings, but maybe it will be a start? It's some fancy juju thingamabob that Calliope's bro gave to me. Oh, are you serious, dude? He doesn't know what Caliborn said to her, but you'd think he'd be a bit more tactful, like the guy who's trolling all of them and actively attacks his sister, which is the one person that is actually helping you guys. I'm pretty sure he's probably said that he wants to kill her to all of them multiple times. Why would you want anything from him? God, this is just like, this isn't even oblivious at this point. You're just dumb. She specifically gave it to me to make me better so I could get stronger and punch him in the snout someday or something. I don't know about that. I don't think I care about becoming a great hero or challenging a weird grumpy alien all that much. Not nearly as much as my friendship with you. So I want you to have it instead. Just use the code to make it. The code is Oro Burbros. No wait, that's way too long. Ubor Boobros. How many letters was code supposed to have? Fuck. Bro Buro Butt. Oru Boobros. No. Bro something? Wait, no, there were definitely some little U's in it. Shit, I really should have copied it down before I closed the chat window. Bourbon. Burbo Rubros. Wow, those aren't even close. Hang on, let me think. Yeah. Close the chat window without a word. Cannot believe that guy trying to gift you a present from that asshole of all people. You don't want anything from that horrible creep. Don't care how magic it is. You can take his stupid juju and shout up his patoot. Sorry, Tobias, but Jane has decided you present Jake for the purposes of angry outbursts. That's unfortunate. Oh no. One of those conversations is gonna make you even sadder, isn't it? Yeah. Answer, you guess. Right, since it's time shenanigans. In Jane's time already, she's already dead. But she specifically knows that Jane is going through a rough time right now. So she sent it from the past, technically, to the future, before she died. Happy birthday, Jane. Forgive me for submitting this letter and logging off right away, but I'm breaking with our usual linear dialogue, and I'd rather not tempt either of us to trade causal spoiler. Casual? The you being... No, that is causal, not casual. Yeah. That confused me for a second. I want to give you a present. Something told me you could use a pick-me-up about now. I'm sending you a code for my juju. May not be easy for a human to understand, but jujus are very special to my people. So when I give you this gift, is it indicative of how much your friendship has meant to me, Jane? It has some magical properties, but nothing too fancy on its own. Hope it will bring a smile to your face nevertheless. If you want to know the truth, it will become infinitely more useful if it is combined with my brother's juju. Perhaps when we begin playing our game, I'll be able to convince him to relinquish it. One of these days, he'll understand working with others is going to be necessary if he wants to accomplish anything. Yeah, I mean, he's learned that already, but you're dead, so... I'm so looking forward to my session catching up to where you are now. I can only imagine what kind of adventures you must have been through already. Can't help but think we've been furiously trading notes on our respective quests since you entered, no? Maybe you are even tired of hearing from me by now. Apologies both retroactively and in advance for talking your lovely human ear off. But I just know I won't be able to contain my excitement. Anyhow, the code for my juju is Uroboros. Ta. Yeah. You were right. That conversation made you so sad. So sad. Right. Girl. You there, girl? Comply, submit, obey. Yeah. Pastor Jane. 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 Jane's forever. Takes deepest Jane yelling breath. J OMFG. Yeah, right. If there's any chance you answer me, with today being International Everybody Ignore Roxy Day, less like doing literally the Frenchest possible size over here. It's wearing a lopsided beret, the city of goddamn light, falling in fucking love. Such is my sigh. I'm packing totes on we, Janie, or should I say, on we. I don't even know how to pronounce that, honestly. Wait, ennui is probably already a French word. Not sure that one needs any more Frenching out. I should know this because my last name is French sounding, even though I'm pretty sure my mom did not hail from France. I don't know. Who even cares? Fuck you, a certain language. Yeah. Alright, they didn't really. Well, we weren't showing them making any items. Yeah, no, the communication in this session specifically is like so fucked, especially because of the damn drama. Like, really, Dirk and like Roxy sometimes get shit done. Everyone else kind of just sucks major balls. So the report is that I already said to some chumps, and I'm getting max fatigued repeating it. I'm on Durst, we need to be god tiers and die in slabs and junk. Plus, I'm invisible. Because of ring. Whatever. Oh, I think your dad's here and he's probably alright. So there's that. Like, literally, she's giving all the good news that would help her. Like, it fixes all her problems. Except for her insecurity with being overweight and Caliborn being creep and her situation with Jake. Like, that's the only thing it doesn't fucking fix, but that's just personal shit. But like, she thinks her dad is dead, and she thinks Calliope is still dead. Well, dead forever. Because obviously don't know about dream bubbles and such. Oh man, unfortunate. Forget how long she takes for her to actually find this out. Oh, I saw Callie too. She's okay. Well, I mean she's dead, but in ghost form. So she's as okay as one could be, who's also dead. She's apparently just fine. So the lesson of the moral is you can be way fine and dead at the same time. Didn't let us now reflect upon the weighty existential ramifications of the thing I just said. Yes, just me and my bestie, balling heck over East today. Biggest questions which have tormented the wisest scholars, pundits from mad epochs, just got so hilariously owned. That Kelly also said she would send you a B-Day thing. Did you get? She must have sent a code, which you have to make yourself. So, maybe you're doing that now? Oh, that's what she's doing. Okay, I thought that was just the thing that was already there from her making items before. So that's good to know. Hope you're doing that. I'm real curious to know what it is suddenly. Man, I'm bored. Like, we got all this big deal crap to do and I can't even talk to no one. Jane. Biggest voidy powers notwithstanding. I'm starting to think I might be genetically predisposed to rambling at lengths into empty chat clients. Well, hit me up if up to see I guess if you see this. She's not drunk from what I remember, so strange that she made a typo. Maybe I'll try to text Fafetta. My dear precious Fafetta. I know she would never ignore me. Swoon. That Fafetta thus making Crocker so jellies. You don't fuck with my Harris. Girl got royal business, porpoises. The fact that she's the fucking queen, she's the empress, and she's still making stupid ass puns. It's actually kind of funny. Like, it's not beneath her. Like, no matter what fucking iteration it is, the fucking empress still enjoys making puns. Which is just like, the strangest characteristic to be consistent. Not even think I don't know you out of jail, bitch. Take a flip through my secret gem yet? That sparkle shit I left with the dance clowns on. Oh man. The fact that she's royalty and she speaks ghetto as fuck, I think is the most hilarious fucking character design Hussey made so far. Cause like I don't know, we've seen a little bit of troll culture. Like the more alien sounding words are used by the higher ups, and then regular words like toilet, which does exist on Alternia, are used by the lower class. Just from what I remember. From what I remember, Equius talking with Aradia. Or no, was it the opposite? It might have been the opposite. That the lower trolls use the alien sounding words, and then the upper class uses the more human variants. I have to go back and see. I mean, that was in Act 5. I don't completely remember exactly when that would be. Maybe I'll just go to the wiki to see if. I want to make sure I have this right. Let me make sure real quick. Hmm. Hmm. This is so hard to fucking find. Okay, so yeah. It's the lower class that uses the more alien sounding words. And then it's the higher class that uses the more human sounding words. So yeah, I guess that does track. It's interesting. Oh no, it's the witch. Akamai's Calliope's Juju. No point staying around, sobbing while getting brainwashed by a computer. Decide to make yourself useful. See what all this Juju fuss is about. Got a green sucker at the cost of -1 unit of Zillium. Which I guess you means gain 1 unit of Zillium in addition to the sucker. Okay. Akamai's Caliborn Juju. I'll get the fuck out of here, GameC. I'm a big fan of the guy, but since they're supposed to do something special together, you figure what the hell. Usually there's just the code Jake was trying to remember. It's Uroboros. That's just the opposite. Come on, Jake. Use your head. Haven't you ever heard of the mythical snake biting its own tail? You worry about that kid sometimes. Anyway, obviously the code for Juju is going to be the same as Calliope's, written in the reverse case to match his quirk. Once again, your gum-shooting skills pay huge dividends. Got a red sucker. This one unsurprisingly yields another unit of Zillium. Examine Jujus. Yes, suckers. What's so magical about these things? Because you're supposed to lick them. What magic thing could possibly happen if you lick these? What's so special about having both of them? Jujus are so mysterious. Wait, seem to be attracted to each other. Like magnets. Whoa, very strong magnets. Juju snap together to form a single spiral sucker. The urge to lick it is suddenly overwhelming. Looks so delicious. You're presumably being compelled to lick the sucker by some powerful Juju enchantment. It's making you nervous. You must resist. Must not like the Juju. Oh god, this could be so fucking. This is gonna be hell on earth. Oh man, I remembered this, but I also forgot about this. Fucking trickster mode. Okay. This could be a whole bunch of fucking bullshit for like no real reason. God. It's just so uncanny. Like, why? It doesn't even match. Like, they didn't even properly. They just put Jane's head on top of, like, an adult-looking body. Okay, I can't. Even Gamzee's fucking freaked out. But yeah, no, this is just insane fucking crazy powers. If only it didn't make you fucking magically insane, it would be amazing. Oh, God. Oh, we're in the fucking 3 acts now. 6 Act 5 Act 2. Oh, God. Oh, boy. This is so stupid. The fact that the fact that trolls hate this and fucking Caliborn's enamored with this is just the weirdest shit ever. Oh god. Okay. Jake. I don't even know what they would sound like. I think it would just be the same thing, just a bit higher. But I'm not really gonna be able to do that. Jake. Oh god. I just realized she fucking flew through space, which shouldn't be possible. And she shouldn't even be able to fly in the first place because she's not even god tier. So trickster mode is just absolutely busted. She's seemingly immortal, or at least can survive in space, can fly, can destroy. I mean, they said the enemies, those big enemies, it took them forever to be able to kill all 4 of them. And she destroyed all of them in one fucking hit with just the transformation. Just the aura of her fucking transformation killed them. So, can assume she's strong as shit. Jake. Jane? Is that you? Hi, Jake. Jake, it's me, Jane. Hey, Jake, you know what? I love you. Isn't that great? Jane, what the hell happened to you? I always did love you, but I was too afraid to say so. Now I'm not. Yippee. What? Really? Oh, yes. I was so sad before, but now I'm happy. Wahoo. You love me too, right, Jake? Hey, Jake, let's kiss. Jane, let's kiss a whole lot and get married. Then let's have babies. You want to have babies with me, don't you, Jake? Jane, you're frightening me. Yeah. The only fucking downside is you're clinically fucking insane. And just extreme toxic positivity where you think bad emotions shouldn't exist at all. And like, you just ignore all your fucking problems for some reason. You're just like insanely positive about everything. It's like, it's not how life works. What? There's no need to be scared, you silly goose. Because I'm happy and in love with you. Can't you see? No, Jane. You're seriously scaring the shit out of me. You seem unwell. Are you sure you're alright? Am I alright? Jake, I'm more than alright. I feel so great. I feel so alive. God. The fucking lips, man. Like, everything about it is so disturbing. I feel so fucking aerosol. Peachy. No. Even though I feel bad for Jake here. Deploy the Crocker. Hunky dory. What is with dudes getting kicked in the fucking nuts, man? No, yes. Oops, there. I just saw ass. Cool pile. That ass. Oh man. I think Dirks is really the only. Mostly Roxy. I think Roxy's and Dirks are the only ones that I actually like. God, that's so horrendous. Oh man. Why are they so fucking hyper? Yay. Jane, hey Jane. Yes, Jake? Jane, take my hand and fly away with me. Okay, Jake. Jake, where are we going? Why, off to adventure, of course. Of course. Oh, Jane. Yes, Jake? I was thinking about what you said. About how you love me and want to marry me? Yes, what about that? They're just fucking yelling all the time. Just, I mean, it makes sense, but God. Let's do it. Let's do romance with each other. Man. Just this entire fucking the video isn't loading. Is it supposed to be this low? Okay, there we go. Like, since cherubs don't really understand what romance and all that stuff is, and they're just like kind of consumed by negative emotions, for them this is like the perfect way to cross that bridge. Like, they think it's just say what you feel all the time and ignore your bad emotions, which like makes sense to them because their culture is like it's not really social, so they don't understand. So if they want to fucking do the social shit, they just kind of have to go to the fucking extreme, Which begs the question of why Calliope is so different from Caliborn. Seems like Caliborn is probably what cherubs are really supposed to be like. And the Calliope is just kind of imitating humans and trolls. I don't think we ever get an answer for that. I'm just assuming that's the case because it makes the most sense. You really want to? Yes. The kind where we kiss and such? Indubitably. If I had my druthers, we'd get hitched here now. Oh yes, I would absolutely love it if we got married and kissed a lot. Also, I believe you mentioned something about babies. Yes, babies. I think you're right. We should have so many babies together, Jane. How many babies, Jake? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a zillion? Yeah. It will involve having sexual relations together. I should hope so. We should commence such activities post-haste, but not before our adventure. The fact that they're not, like, even talking about the fucking actual things they're supposed to be doing. Oh my god. Are you coming, Mr. Aerosol? Fuck no. Oh yes you are. Hop in, buddy. Fuck you. Fuck my life. Fuck literally everything. Fuck. Oh man. Poor dude. Roxy. Come out wherever you are. We have candy. Do you like candy? Don't be silly, Jane. Of course she likes candy. You're right. Everyone loves candy. Roxy, what's the matter? Don't be shy. Think how terrifying this shit is. You haven't seen your friends probably weeks at this point. Suddenly they're fucking floating in neon fucking outfits, looking insane, calling out to you, saying don't be scared. Like, that's terrifying. No, like, get the fuck away from me, please. Roxy, what's the matter? Don't be shy. There's no reason to be shy. Look how happy we are. Oh yes, it's so true. It turns out we solved all our personal problems forever, and now we're in love. I mean, if you just ignore everything going on with you, then yeah. Personal problems definitely don't fucking exist. Because you just pretend like they don't. We're going to be married and have many children. Yes, would you like to come to our wedding? You could be the bridesmaid. Yeah, or heck, maybe even just another bride. But Jake, there's supposed to be only one bride, and that would be me. That's true, Jane. What if it would make Roxy happy to marry me as well? Right, that even in this fucking version, he's still being a selfish asshole. Is like absolutely incredible. Wow, you're right. Shucks, I didn't think of that. You're so sweet and thoughtful, Jake. Thanks, Jane. I was thinking about what you said about how I'm too self-centered. So I thought I'd try being a better person. There's plenty of me for everyone to marry. You're darn tootin', Jake. Now that I think about it, it would be so much fun to let Roxy be the co-bride. Indeed. And for all we know, Roxy may want to have babies with me as well. Oh my god. Everything with this situation is so fucked. Oh man. I really hope this is not too long. Because I can't. This shit is hurting my eyes. Honestly. Yeah, but only as long as I get to have some babies first. I called dibs, remember? Absolutely, positively. God. My darling Jane. Oh dear God. Jane, I think Roxy is playing hide and seek with us. Jake, I think you're right. Oh boy, this should be a blast. You there, man in the tall rumpled hat. Have you seen our friend Roxy? What's the matter, little fella? Cat got your tongue? You who roll out all the oxen free. Wherever has my BFFC gotten up to? Shit. Jake, I think I know what the trouble might be. What's that, Jane? Roxy's still embarrassed about that one time she couldn't kiss me. She is? Roxy, did you hear me? You think I didn't know about that, but I actually did know about it. Dirk told me once. It was a secret. But it's perfectly fine. There's no need to be unhappy at all. I'll let you kiss me right now to make up for it. That way, you can overcome your personal problems and everything will be wonderful. Oh man. Oh yes, let's all overcome our personal problems and grow together as better human beings. How's that sound, Roxy? Doesn't that sound great? Come here and give me a big happy smooch. Oh my god, I can't wait for this to happen. By which, please help. Friends are completely insane. Can you throw him back in jail? Girl, you made your cocoon. Deal with it. Fuck. She's around here somewhere, Jane. I can feel it. Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. Stupid shit, that's not how the game works. Oh man. Like, we're just... I don't know if this is like a mix of his powers since he can conjure shit. His whole powers. And the juju, or this is just completely just the juju. Marco. God, it's so fucking... Like, it's supposed to be an upgrade, but like... It's so... I mean, I know it's supposed to be disturbing. This is not how humans are supposed to act at all. Polo. I'm so boned. It's crazy that they can... Essentially a fucking disease, like... Once you touch the person, they become trickster. Well, trickster mode is engaged for them as well, which is kind of crazy. I know Roxy is dancing outside the campus area. I'll take Jake Tugger back onto the stage. Oopsie. So, Irokis are also... It's technically... Oh my god. I can't. That is so annoying. It's 101. Feels 11, and then it's 111. I said 101, 111. And then it's 1,000. I don't really care for the green that much, but at least their hair is better. I hate Jake's hair in this mode. It doesn't really look that much better than any of the other characters, but still alright. Stern fatherly disappointment. Man. Okay, dude, just on the adventure now. Jake, thanks for bumping me in with that pumpkin. I was being such a square. My pleasure, Roxy. It's so much better, lol. I'm max overjoyed about this stuff. Yeah, I just completely forgot about everything she was supposed to be doing. Hip hip hooray. Jane, you're right. Kissing you would be super cathartic. Make up for all my past mistakes, plus feeling bad about myself. Overcoming personal problems rules. Roxy and Jane, this is so capital. That we are together like this and happy. I agree so much, Jake, but the fun hardly seems complete without Dirk. Oh golly, you're right. Let's go see him straight away. Whoa, hey, hold up you guys. Before we go see Dirk or get triple married plus babbies or whatever, I wanna make a pit stop. A pit stop, Roxy? Yeah, we got to get Fafetta in on this shit. No one ever considers... Poor dear sweet Fafetta. Oh no. You're spot on, Roxy. Let's go get Fafetta. Make this party that much sweeter. Damn straight. Hey, who wants to get wasted? Ooh, me. I do. Okay. God. I still can't. Like, the fact that this alien magic just makes you fucking forget about everything bad in your life. Pretend like everything's fucking peachy. It's actually insane. I love Boost. What was I even thinking giving it up? We all make mistakes, Roxy. Yes, the important thing is that we learn from them and then solve our personal problems by facing them head on. Oh, yeah. Can you please just leave me alone? Leave me here to die? Not a chance, wise guy. You're the life of the party. This is it. This is my punishment for doing evil, terrible things when I used to be living people. Guess I deserve this, and yet nobody deserves this. Nobody. Oh God. Man. So, hey there. I'm on a holy combination of pet and fairy. Have you been? Wow, that was a dumb question. I'm sorry. This is pretty awkward, isn't it? What was that? Fuck, I can't hear a goddamn thing with these flipping idiots doing their candy Google rampage. Barely even hear my own words over this shrill, thrilled in, hideous pink. Don't ask me why I think it sounds pink. It just does, okay? Anyway, I guess I wanted to say, part of me is sorry for killing part of you. I mean that not as the part of me that used to be your mate spirit, because obviously that part wasn't responsible for that scurrilous. Trying to pronounce the fucking word and then adding the damn lisp on top of it is kind of hard. Scurrilous shit. But the part of me that used to be Moriel's with a part of you, and wherein Peta is just kind of a weirdly unrelated bystander in this whole mess. So I guess the homie is sorry to Peta for having to put up with this city love triangle fallout. Man, his green is so obnoxious to look at. I really don't enjoy it. Ugh, this is absolutely the shittiest apology situation I could even fucking fathom. Can't even get some legitimate feelings of remorse off my chest, because the chest has contradictory feelings. Two people, and the recipient is the amalgamation of the wrong party and somebody who could not give a bloody shitting fuck about any of this. Never mind. The strict conciliation has been an absolute disaster. Can we at least come to terms on a sound policy of fuck Gamzee? Because all I'm saying is basically just fuck that guy. Seems like she agrees at least. Kind of. Can't really. I know one is supposed to be her mimicking her Lucis with the double mouths. Okay, I'm not doing game, bro. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. And then the other is another phase because we also have. I don't remember the song at all. Dirk. I can't really. I mean, Jane is really the only one I make sound feminine, quote unquote. She's the highest. But the difference between Jake and Roxy is kind of minimal, so it just doesn't really work. This dude's just along for the fucking ride for some reason. Dirk. No, Arquist seems happy, I guess. Son of a fuck. Notice anything different about us, Dirk? I think so. Decide to forfeit anything resembling dignity for the rest of your lives, along with the hope of accomplishing anything constructive ever again? No, you silly goof. The difference is that you solved all our personal problems. Roxy, are you drunk? I mean, in addition to being high on something magically insane. Derek has his own issues, but I feel horrible for him right now. Like, the only thing I'm drunk on is good feelings, dude. Due to facing all my problems instead of run away. Plus, also maybe a little alcohol. But that's it. Solves all your problems. Yeah, guys look like you're in great shape. It's so true. You should try it. Try what? Solving your pro bros. Those what I'm gonna call problems now. Fuck off. Problems are fine. Watch, I'll go first. Did you know I got this huge fugging crunch on you? Okay, love the song. It's gonna be kind of distracting. Man. Okay, this is a good song. Crunch on you? Yes. Oh my god. It's so good to get off my chest. We should get married, dork. You wanna get married me? No? It's like, I have a crush on you. Let's get married. It's like, you literally know he's gay. You were the first person to know that. You've talked about him with him extensively. I know she's fucking insane, but it's like, the fact that that's where the alien magic makes her brain go. I think it's essentially, to a degree, similar to alcohol. I mean, she is also drunk, so that doesn't really help. Like, essentially just takes away the filter. It makes you say whatever you truly feel. Probably amplifies it to like 10 billion%. But I think they're all saying part of what they feel at least. But we're all getting married. Everyone is doing is Shane, Jake, me, all getting way fucking betrothed up in here. Not to mention some babs in the worst. Playing that sex happens. Roxy, even if putting out random ass confessions in any way constituted solving personal problems. It's not like that was ever a secret. I always knew you liked me. Told me practically every fucking day. Okay, yes, that is true enough. But I never said let's get married and have some bobies, did I? No, you've actually suggested that too. A number of times. Oh, I did? Well, it's time. I got a wedding ring. Come here, Stride. Put this fucker on. The fact that she knew he was gay this entire fucking time. Like, she would be so fucking drunk that she would hit on him. It's actually kind of... I never really thought of that. It's actually kind of fucked. Especially since they were the only two in the situation. And the only two who would understand each other. So even though that probably alienated him a lot. Like, even if, let's say, he wasn't gay. Or he was bisexual or whatever. It's still kind of fucked up to be... I mean... Can't even really call it hit on after a certain point, considering she suggested that they have sex and have children and get married multiple times, knowing that he doesn't feel the same way. That's just sexual harassment at that point, if we're being honest. So having your friend sexually harass you almost probably every day because she was getting drunk all the fucking time would put a little bit of a damper on the relationship. I don't think that's just tiring, like, after a point. Because it's not like Jane and Jake where there was kind of obliviousness, you know. Even then, Jake was kind of still smart enough to understand that there were hints. Because Jane wasn't that obvious, like Roxy was. But he's still smart enough to understand that she possibly had feelings for him. You know. It's like every single day. Your friend is just like, hey, let's get married. Let's get married. After a point, I think you start to fucking resent them. Come on, Drake. Just put it on. You'll be helping me solve a personal problem. Stop it. Yours too. Don't you want your dumb propros to get the fuck out? This won't solve any problems, and you're all fucking morons. The fact that even in this situation, he still can't bring himself to punch her in the face. No, Dirk, don't you see? We're happy now. Bye challenging interpersonal issues forever. You're not happy. You're demented. How exactly does it solve any of her problems getting all candied up to go flushing however many months of sobriety down the toilet? Because, do not chance the subject, Strider. You got to kiss me while I was dead. That wasn't fair. Help me rectify this problem of mine, wherein I have no recollection of our sweet snog. No way. Dirk, ring now. Brink makeouts. Get away from me. I have a sword. The fact that this is a woman coming on to him and asking for a kiss freaks him the fuck out. Even though he's literally faced the end of the world with a fucking, stoic ass face. Screw your anime sword. Marry me and half my boy bees. I'll use it, I swear. It's sharp, and it's awesome, and it's a sword. Shush, you mouth, and make beautiful love to your future wife. I'm too fucking cool for this. Oh, man. Mr. Bro, listen to my advice. I think you should just go for it. This coming not only from your mystical guide, not only from an alternate version of yourself, but from a dude with a fucking spectacular body. We both know you're never going to be happy under ordinary circumstances. You just do not have the right kind of think pan to sustain that emotion. Look at me. I need to merge a sweaty guy who loves horses in order to be happy. Gosh damned horses, Dirk. I think about all the time while I flex, and it makes me smile. Seems that similarly extreme measures will be needed for you as well. Oh, whatever. Poor Dirk. Yeah, dog. That's so fucked. You there. Small servant with the umbrella. Fetch me a towel at once. God. This will take fucking forever. See if I can actually. Let me just put the fucking music back on. That doesn't really matter. Yay, whoopee. Yeehaw. Ugh. Come on, Dirk. Dunce for us. Oh yeah, Shrek, please do a dance. No. Derp, don't be a prude. Stop being such silly tight ass. Cut that rug. Here, Dirk, do the robot. No. Yeah, Dirk, let's see you poop and lock. No. Dirk, do the mushed potato. No, I want to see some cabbage patches. Patch Dark. Absolutely not. Dude, this is heavily ridiculous. Really so impenetrable. Not even this asshole candy magic can let anyone. This is one of the best moments in the fucking entire comic. Even alien magic cannot change fucking Dirk. I'm so motherfussing amused by this. Shut up. No, Dirk, he's right. Just give in to feeling good and dropping probs. Afraid he can't, Hyper Sugar Roxy. His mind is as dense as my muscles are strong. By the way, would you like to feel my muscles, Roxy? Oh, yes. I don't even know what that. Suppose it's supposed to be please. Yes, Plox. God damn it. Why did I listen to you? Nothing's changed. They have merged with a sweaty horse guy, but you still sabotage me every chance you get. Sweat is you actually believe you're helping me. What a crock of shit. Don't be so mean to him. Dirk, your muscle split is fun and cool. FOMG. You should feel his muscles, Dirk. Oh, he is so ripped. Let's swoon. You heard the woman, Dirk. Quit stallion. Trot on over here and touch my goof darn muscles. The last time, I'm not touching your stupid muscles. Roxy, just so you know, if you hook up with my douche of a Sprite, I'm gonna be hella pissed. Dag, these muscles are hard as heck. Jane, you want ink on this action? Yes, I surely do. Ooh, these Riley are wonderful muscles. Jake, you simply must feel these muscles. They're fucking high on space magic, drunk out of their minds, and being absolute assholes. Bob Howdy, think your doppelhoosh is freaking cut. He is truly a man's man. Dirk, seems my muscles are hit. Are you absolutely sure you won't feast your hands on this grade A beef? Please, someone, make it stop. Hey, I know. If Dirk wants to keep being a drag, then maybe Shade's MC Make Muscle Sprite wants to quadruple marry us instead. There's an idea. Whoa, hey ladies, let's not be hasty in excluding Dirk from our heavy marital plans. Dirk, I've been wanting to say that before. I solved all my problems. I was feeling so bad about things with you, but now that I'm happy, I have the answer on how to make everyone happy. You, me, Roxy, and of course Jane, who is in love with me just like you. So I found out the best way to resolve romantic conflict is for everyone to marry each other. What you say, pal? Want to get married to me? Jake, I'm not marrying shit. Frankly, you've got some nerve floating down here babbling about marriage with that shit-eating grin and that dumb little pumpkin on your head. After the way you ditched me and ignored all my messages. You know what? If you didn't like me anymore and wanted to stop hanging out, then fine. I could handle that. To just completely shut me out, like I didn't even deserve an explanation. That's just cowardly. Why can't you just man up and talk to me? You act like I don't have feelings, like I'm some kind of robot. Well, you're wrong. I do. I'm using those feelings by starting to feel like you're actually kind of an asshole. So whatever you were so afraid to tell me before your fucking sugar high, don't worry about it. Save you the trouble. It's over, Jake. Dirk? Well, technically it was mostly little Hal. But Dirk does have a little bit of guilt here. But Jake was an asshole in this situation. Both to Jade and Dirk. Roxy was kind of a bigger ass than I remembered her being. Excuse me, you there. Unsavory concoction of royalty and peasantry. Come grope my humongous biceps. No bloody way. Yes, do it. Equius, why are you acting like such a bulge-sniffing toolbox? What the hell happened to you? Why are you even wearing that guy's lame glasses? Take those off. Even you had more style than that. Alright, no takers there, I see. Only a pair of grotesque Philistines? Pretty sure it's Philistines. Blustering through the same coarse ignorance tunnel. What about you, Miss Unpalatable Combination of Fairy and oh no. What? Dirk, help. I'm having a problem. What? Part of me is having a very strong emotional reaction, which I don't like. It's part of myself I'm ashamed of. What part? Troll part. Did something shameful once. I did not find such emotion to be an acceptable feature of my new existence. How can I make this feeling go away? Dirk, I command you to instruct me how to eliminate these emotions. Can't help you, bro. It's what you asked for. You said you were scared to not exist. Well, this is what it's like to keep on existing. Better figure out how to deal. No, it's awful. I don't know what to do. all my astounding strength, both muscular and cerebral. How could I be stymied so? Him being so fucking dude bro, muscle bro, and then using fancy ass fucking words is just the weirdest contrast. And also being ironic at the same time. Of course, we had the fucking horse. Right now, dying was better than having to live with the shame, which was ironically caused by the very death in question. Equius, what the fuck are you talking about? You, sea-dwelling mustard blood. Half of me commands the peasant half of you to resolve my emotional turmoil, humbly requesting the noble half of you to do the same. The other half of me doesn't give a flying hoot about your lame cast bullshit. It's just kind of freaking out internally about this. Wow, so you might actually be more of a mess than me. I am fucking impressed. But yeah, talking out when you got aims a reconciliation helps. Me, the fairy side of this abomination had a lot nice talk earlier, sorta. Say, what do you to say? Say what you gotta say. Just don't mess with the fairy part too much, okay, man? She's very dear to me. I mean, both parts of me. Got it? You're right. I must speak to her. Peta, I swore that I would protect you, but I failed. A moment of weakness, my reverence for a spirit got the better of me. And instead of standing up for you, I decided to bow before a stupid fucking juggalo or something? What? Wait, I actually did that? What the fresh snickering hell is wrong with me? I'm not a perfect man. That's the thing, because there's two different people, but the memories don't immediately like merge. You have to kind of search each other's memories to understand what each person went through, which is actually kind of, I mean, that'd just be fucked. It's already bad enough having one person having another personality set of memories. Relationships would just be fucked. Nor am I perfect, as you might say. What the fudge? A cat pun? Let's pull our shit together, dude. This emotional state is mad abysmal. But in any case, hope you can find it within your olive pump biscuit to forgive. No. Gosh dang it. I don't deserve to be forgiven. What am I saying? The shit I pulled on you was so bad. I just can't even. Hey, can you maybe wrap up this psychotic apology, you wretched freak? Wow, you're actually making me look like the model of mental health. Anyway, you're confusing the fairy side of her with your weird emotional baggage. Allow me to finish, Sir Peon. Fairy, try not to listen to anything he says. Put enough heartache to endure without lumping in Apeta's twisted relationship with this horse-kissing muscle fuck. Peta, will discard any conversation directed at Fairy and focus solely on my attempted statements of contrition. Man, what right do you have to order Peta to do anything, let alone listen to your conflicted whining? Fev, can you believe this guy? He says as he orders Fairy to. Well, didn't really order her, but he's still telling her what to do. Do not address Fairy while I'm talking. I'm assuming it's supposed to say to Nepeta. It's confusing to Nepeta, who's critical in absolving me of guilt, even though I probably don't deserve it. Fuck your absolution. I take back my advice. Stop talking to Nepeta and leave the Fairy alone. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Ugh, I'm not doing this. Your dumbass yes no shit. Then leave us, for I and my Moira have much to discuss. No, you flipping don't. This conversation is over. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No, this has to stop. Can you see we're tearing Feta apart? God, he's so dramatic. Unfortunate. Well then. Tricksters alchemize. God. You know, Dirk is really the only one I can stand to look at. Oh boy. Okay. You round up an assortment of ordinary household weaponry against to create a series of legendary weapons on the continents of a magical kingdom, Cherubin folklore. Name of the kingdoms is a well-guarded secret, traded only by the cunning knitting wizards in hushed giggles. Beheld this kingdom. If you even knew its name, you would understand stupidity no human ever has. For it is said that any mortal who listens to its melodious, perfectly absurd syllables will achieve instantaneous dumb enlightenment. Each legendary weapon is named after the continent. Okay. There we go. Okay. Legendary weapon is named after the continent it was created in, but no one in the kingdom knew which name belongs to what continent, not even the wizards. Subjects frequently ask each other which continent they're on. As such, every conversation tends to sound like an Abbott and Costello routine. Some might even speculate that the fraudulent comedy duo are the kingdom's mirthful messiahs. That is a matter of heated debate among a federation of baloney scholars. Warhammer of Zillihu. One Zillia. There she is, forged in fire by the smiths of Pipple Mop, commissioned by the sage lord of Wazenjay Fiefdom. In the realm of the snargly Fruzmy McBubbins, the Warhammer of Zillihu. Battle Spork of Zillywood. Placed on a revered utensil jar of none other than the chieftain of Trifletut clan himself, polished to a gleam, his loincloth by his devoted Abecedarian butter squire. Behold the battle spork Zillywood, flintlocks of Zillyhow. Each was handcrafted by the senior most artillery hermit of the hallowed Shunder Moist caves, to be mounted in times of peace upon the royal Burble monk's personal placard of Dwib. Lo, the flintlocks Zilly How. Cutlass is Zilly Where. She's just fucking floating, so we can't even see. Just imagine she's smiling like an idiot. Swashed from the buckles of the rough and tumble belly-japed seaman and offered atop the kingdom's last known, wildly occurring fluffy dimple pillow to the resplendent first rumpy lumple whiffig of the horse administration. Give you the cutlass of Zillyware. I don't know, it was just a random. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be for Dirk. And Dirk's just like off to the side. Blunderbuss of Zilly Y. Oh, I just realized they're all who, what, where, why. Castle the most priceless squippy clink ores mined from the famous whooping volcano's own and curated by the distinguished Maximilian Hot Pocket Pucker Shuttle Jr. and then packed to the brim with hilarious traveling grief miser's explosive winkle pork snuff. Tada, the blunderbuss of Zilly Y. Then just unbreakable katana. Real hard sword for a real hard dude, said to be forged by a Japanese master of the heat of a roaring manga fire. It's cooled in an enchanted spring where virgin horses bathe, and yeah, it's still just stork sword. This is a Zilly Witch. Flippity dippity doo bub short elf. Mumble scurry, noodle scoop, pizza bubble, mip. Check it out. This is Zilly Witch, Zilly Wave, Sahu. Good measure decided to make Zilly Wave and Sahu just to be on the safe side. Someday you look back on the decision and say, thank God I did that. What next? Oh, do a fancy Santa. Are you sure that's really a good idea? Fancy Santa's already such a piece of shit. Let's try not to get carried away, making shitty things even shittier than they need to be. Okay, you make a Zilly Santa. You guess that's fine, as long as you only make one. Oh fuck, you make a bunch of Zilly Santas. Oh god. Oh god. Okay kids, think it's time to move this along, don't you? Hello? Fucking teens. God, that's so... Ha ha ha, he hoo hoo hoo. God damn it. We're just gonna zoom in forever on that Sentinels, aren't we? God. This is technically before Flowey and Undertale. Because I'm pretty sure that laugh was taken from an ad somewhere. Okay, we're done here. Go back to Act 6, Act 5, Act 1. Turns the safety of Act 6, Act 5, Act 1. You finally slip out of the fabled peach mirth trends of the joke bollocks. Seas quaking in the food sandwich throes of goof jester tongues, stubborn though they were. Let's never speak of Act 6, Act 5, Act 2 again. What the fuck? Just... what? What? No. And that's Caliborn. Please on top of the narrative prompt. Can't fucking do that. Do what? Go backwards. This isn't backwards, stupid. It's forwards. After all the trickster shit happened. No. I mean, backwards by an act. Or I guess, an act. Ugh. I hate the things I'm forced to say. Knowledge that's real. Because of you. I could go back to all the acts I want. The acts are kind of meaningless anyway. Besides, trickster mode was getting obnoxious. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No. Yes. No. Let's not do aqueous yes-no thing. It was great. It's the best thing I ever unlocked. If you're in bullshit monitors, don't waste the only awesome thing I ever saw these assholes do, aside from dying. What are you talking about? I didn't erase it. It was still a thing that happened. Do you really think I have the power to make something unhappen? I'd have to be a wizard to do that. As we both know perfectly well, magic is fake as shit. I want to see more candy antics, you awful fuck. Send me back forward to the next act. No way. Incidentally, I didn't authorize you to send that lollipop. Oh, what? You don't approve my juju? Approve of kids doing something kind of like drugs and making dumb plans to get quadruple married and have babies? No, I don't approve of that. Besides, that's no way to make progress. You don't just give the hero some cheap game-breaking candy, let them blast through the whole adventure and all their personal issues. Some Deus Ex Machina shit we're trying to pull. Yeah, right. More like delicious Ex Machina. Lame. Go back. No. I mean back forward. No. Go back forward to act, whatever. No. I want to see them finish their candy romp. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Oh great, we're gonna go back to the... Oh god. Oh, not this again. Stop making this thing go backwards. God, where's the fucking... Why did Gamsey have to give me that crowbar? I should have killed them a long time ago. Fucking clowns though. It's atrocious garbage you're making me watch. It's never ending enough. That'll making me go backwards through acts. You are literally the most incompetent asshole at doing this. Whatever this is. Whoever fucking lived. Put the crowbar down. No. Good grief. Poor Jane. Stop horsing around. Tell me to get on with my goddamn god-awful quest already. Hey, fine. Sword baby gets his bottle yet again. Just put the thing down. Jesus. That was so bad. Fine. Now what? Caliborn, first let me explain something to you. Guess it falls on me to teach you these life lessons, because as pleasant as the idea is for both of us, the closest thing you'll ever have to a father. See, teenagers are sensitive and beautiful creatures. Well, not you. You're repulsive. But most teenagers, can't just force them to settle all their issues with insane psychotropic game power-ups. They have to face all those issues themselves, or they will never learn and grow as people. Who cares? Well, you don't. But human beings do. The journey itself is more important than the destination. The struggle builds character. It teaches us about ourselves and about life. Bullshit. I did them all a favor by giving them my juju. They'll go nowhere. Being stupid. I can kind of agree with him there. Yes, I'm switching to Caliborn. I'll be showing the clips from the movie that's from. It's actually pretty cool. But I don't have that. The energy for that right now. Where? But yeah, they weren't really doing much. Jane being upset and Roxy kind of somehow got a hold of the fucking ring and was getting shit done. Okay, that's kind of giving me a headache. I don't know why that's. I don't like that, but. Man, Jake was doing whatever the fuck he was doing. Being stupid. Doing literally nothing whatsoever, except for wallowing in grotesque emotions. Look how much great stuff they got done because of me. Of course you think we're doing them a favor. You're an alien. So is your sister. She thought that Juju would be a great boon for them as well. But she was wrong. See, your cherubs are predisposed to love all this trickster crap. All that goofy, squeaky, candy-coated nonsense is a critical part of your people's mythos. A sugarized, zilly junk sort of embodies a unified field of absurd platonic ideals to the cherubim. So you see expressions of it. In reality, of course, you're gonna go apeshit. Type of stuff is freakish and disturbing to humans. Those aren't our ideals. What? Furthermore, that can only be seen as a boon from an asocial species. You never have to deal with other people. So if you lick a magic lollipop that flips a switch in your brain that says all my problems are solved, guess maybe that's fine for cherubs. But you're human, you haven't actually solved anything. With the same logic, it's not much of a boon to a human's physical journey either. Using an item that lets them start maniacally powering from point A to point B isn't doing them any favors. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's like when Mario gets a star. You know when Mario gets a star? Who the fuck is Mario? He's a small Italian plumber who goes on sideways adventures. Jumps on stuff and Bob's breaks with his head to save a princess. What's Italian? It's a plumber. Never mind what an Italian is. Just the kind of guy on Earth. Now, a plumber is a guy who fixes load gapers. What's a load gaper? Shut up. Anyway, sometimes when Mario's running sideways, he gets a star that makes him magic and invincible. Oh, you mean he becomes Trickster Mario? Yes, but less stupid. So for a while, he becomes flashy and hyperactive and nothing's challenging anymore. He just starts barreling over mushrooms and leaping over pits as fast as he can, then gets to the end and jumps on the flagpole, and that's it. Mario wins. Point is, he didn't really win. The magic star was actually devastating to his development as a human being. Why? The fact that he's actually... I think to a degree, Caliborn does grow as a person. Somehow. Kind of. Not really, but... He actually becomes a little bit curious. He still becomes Lord English and fucking kills everything, but like... He... to some point... develops a little bit of respect for others. Kind of. Because he skipped over many critical trials on a spiritual journey. Mario needs to stomp on all those mushrooms. He needs to bonk those bricks with his head for the sake of his personal growth. By using the star, he's denying himself many powerful moments of catharsis. Well, I don't know. Maybe Mario isn't the best example. Like, I'm not sure if Mario even has a soul. He's just kind of a one-dimensional, friendly cartoon plumber. To me, this stuff doesn't quite apply to him. These aren't one-dimensional plumbers talking about here. These are teens. As we all know, teens have big feelings. I can't take any more of this. The discourse with you has been even more grating and unpalatable than usual. Should you help me speed up my quest? Well, you did. You tricked me into hearing another conversation, which you indulged yourself to an extent, which I cannot even believe. Going to hit the things with my crowbar again. No, don't. Jenny's still nursing a wicked hangover, you ass. And be useful to me. I still want to know the fucking timeline and how Gamzee gets from each place. Because some of it I understand, but a lot of it I don't, honestly. I think I've been forced to unlock these screens and view these pointless events long enough. Quest is dumb. I want to know how to get on with the real adventure. Has it occurred to you that your quest in its limitless tedium and thankless busy work was designed to facilitate your personal growth? To prepare you for the ultimate destiny beyond this game? No. Anyway, didn't you say one time I was incapable of growing? Oh, right. Well, has it occurred to you that it might have been designed to fuck with your head, serve as punishment for being such a horrible little shit? Yes. Yes. That occurs to me every second I think about it. Tolerated many aggravations and prepared to tolerate many more. Gets me closer trying for over you in this moronic game. Find more keys on the random ass unlabeled stones. Watch another million hours of numbskulls whimpering about the romance not coming true. I'll even endure more of these patently ludicrous acts. Even though they appear to mean nothing at all. But what I will not stand for is going fucking backwards. Fair enough. But I already told you how to accelerate your viewing. What? When? See those two panes of glass there? Take your crowbar and smash them. A really intricate fucking piece of machinery, kind of. Like, who the fuck built this? Oh. Yeah. Ugh. I forgot. Is that really the only way to go to what's next? So I can put my plans in motion? Yes. You should be pleased by the irony. Smashing the glass will cause you to reflect upon a lifetime you have yet to spend. Breaking stuff. Is the irony not fucking delicious? No. Stop trying to bogart my shtick, playing insidious mind games and doing shitty twists. You suck at it so bad. I'm sorry. It's not breaking the glass I mind. This is the thing that involves teamwork, right? Yes. You and a buddy had to turn both keys simultaneously. Teach you a wonderful lesson about life. Fuck. Don't like you aren't secretly having a great time here with your new friends. Practically the ringmaster of your own little dark carnival by now. You're loving every minute of it. Don't deny it. No, I'm not. Sooner or later, you'll have to face the fact that literally all adventures are about learning the value of teamwork. Teamwork and friendship. The two razor-sharp edges of the mighty Excalibur which every hero should keep in his scabbard. Even shittier heroes like you. Fine. I'll do it. But only because the alternative where I talk to you for even one more second would be so much worse. Break glass. Engage. Okay. I don't know why I was expecting one of them to mess it up somehow. Okay. Shane. What? What happened to the lollipop? I dropped it. Just them there, all fucking hungover. It's hilarious. think it fell into the crypt. Good. Roxy? What? Take about that disgruntled series of letters that you're feeling about as cruddy as me and Jane right now. Yeah, Jake. Welcome to Hangover City. Population, some extra chumps besides me for a change. Well, you know that what they say about misery, how it supposedly enjoys company? Ugh. No, it doesn't. There's a wet towel draped over its head. Let's talk it. Here, point well taken. OMG, stop being so chipper, dude. Do you feel like shit or not? Indubitably, this is short. It feels like a brood of anxious vermin is making its most valiant effort to escape from my skull. Well, Jake English with that hangover, everyone. Slow clap. Pardon? I'm just saying, if you're hungover for the first time, please do experience some justice, given suffering a bad name. I will say the multicolored lights from my computer strobing directly into my eyeballs aren't helping the matter one freaking bit. SMH. Not literally, because Jake here is some sage advice from veteran of substance abuse and its deleterious consequences. Don't use your fucking skull top when you got a hangover, you dork. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. That was the end, right? Okay, no, it wasn't. Well, I wouldn't, but I just gave Jane my only other device. I don't know how many times I've told her to keep more than one computer on her, no matter what, in case of situations just like this. Oh, why does she want a computer? Is that who Dirk's talking to now? I don't know. Maybe? She's not exactly talking to me at the moment. Not that I can blame her. So what was the... See, they somehow ended up in their slabs. But they're both in their dream. And it's in Durst and Prospect's moon, so they're separated right now. So, best birthday ever? Or best fucking birthday ever? Huh? The interest of appeasing the irony gods, let's go with the latter. What a role I played in ruining your party. Sorry about that. Oh lord, the last thing I give a shit about is my stupid Sweet 16. What a farce. Just trying to act as if we're all living a normal, well-adjusted lives, albeit in a marvelous fantasy setting populated by skeletons. If only we just had some cake and wore some hats, and I blew out all the candles in one big huff, we'd pretend all the problems we had with each other would magically stop existing. The most horrifying thing of all is, I actually got my wish. Ha, thanks, Calliope. Oh well, sure she had good intentions. Yeah, I still think I've been pretty lousy to you. I had my head up my ass for a while there. The time your birthday came around, I was kind of freaking out about Jake. Thought I had the situation under control, but I didn't. Not just with Jake, but with respect to pretty much everything. I understand. Boy, you really let him have it back there. Guess so. Had a similar meltdown with him earlier, not going to lie. Felt really good. At least, did at the time. I wish I could have stayed as lucid as you during our transformation. How did you manage that? It wasn't on purpose. Actually, if I had a choice, I probably would have just said, fuck it, sugar shock my brain, please. Suffice to say, I have trouble escaping from myself. It's kind of a problem. Let's not talk about it though. Please continue. Okay. So instead of keeping my cool like you, I just started gushing over him like a love-struck loon, spending any sliver of dignity I might have earned by telling him off earlier. I just cannot believe some of the things I said. Oh god. I told him I wanted to get married and have babies. Yeah, but to be fair, the time you came looking for me, all three of you were saying that to anything that moved. I know, but it's one thing to write off something you say to an altered state of mind. But that's what makes the mission so mortifying to me is I actually meant it. And I'm sure he must know that by now. And I feel so humiliated, I just want to die. I would ask him to shoot me right here if I could bring myself to say a word to him. I mean, you guys do need to die, which is the funny part. I probably should change from Calibor. When I was ready, Jane, let's just change to Dirk. Somehow I don't think he's up to the task, which is doubly unfortunate since that's literally what we all came here to do. Speaking personally, I'd probably run this sword through my own dick before I could bring myself to kill Roxy, even for her own good. So, sips her down. Guess as much of a badass I really am. Woo, we're all such winners. Yeah, Roxy's off the fucking charts. Rox. Rox? What? Am I an asshole? No, Jay. I think I might be an asshole. All my friends hate me now. Are you sure I'm not just an asshole and never actually realized it? Well, maybe you're an asshole sometimes. It's always on accident, and most people are accidental assholes a lot of times anyways, so who cares? Can't believe I was so oblivious to the feelings of all the people I care about. Could not see that Jane was in love with me. I really am a dope. Guess I did know deep down at some point. Then I somehow convinced myself otherwise? I can't even imagine how she must have felt all this time I was seeing Dirk. And all those times I talked her ear off about our relationship. Oh goodness. I mean, that'd still be a dickhead thing to do. Even if she had no feelings for you whatsoever. Because using your friend as like your therapy is just a dickhead thing to do. Regardless of any feelings they have for you. And it's not his fault that she was a dumbass and decided to deny her feelings. Yep. Wonder what things would be like if she told me. Maybe it's better she did it in the end. Probably would have just broken her heart like I did with Dirk. I should say something to her, but I'm not sure what to say. I don't think she wants to hear anything from me, to be honest. Maybe you could tell her I'm sorry for me? Why can't you just tell her? She's right there. I don't know. She's obviously so mad at me. Can't bring myself to say anything. Mostly just really fucking chagrined over how I treated her. If I was brave, I could face that feeling. Just talk to her and try to make us square. I don't think I really am brave. I'm not brave, and I don't think I love adventure either. Wow. Shake. You know how you think you know things about yourself? Like all these personal attributes about you as if they're written down somewhere like a sort of mini biography. So they have to be true. So you just believe them and hope that the believing is what makes them true. Then you spend so much time believing those things and taking their truth for granted. You somehow forget to make them true with your words and deeds. I couldn't truly love adventure when I never even knew what it was. I don't think it's raiding tombs and clobbering scoundrels. It sounds fun and all that, but that's not what adventure is. Adventure is... it's something else. It's doing the things I'm genuinely afraid to do. But can't. Because I'm a coward. Okay, stop shitting on yourself. I'll tell her for you. I love these conversations. Like, I love the music and the flashes and all that stuff, but like, this is what I love about this. Jane, you know, probably should have talked about this Jake stuff a long time ago. Tell me about it. I don't know if I was kidding myself all those years that there's a conflict of interest between us or what. Same. It seems a little bit like a Rose Jade situation where Rose always kind of had some sort of weird rivalry with Jade for some reason that was just unspoken, and so she distanced herself, but like there was no need to even do that in the first place, which is a weird situation all around. I mean, in Dirk's case, there was actually kind of a reason for that. She's a rival, but it's still a dickhead thing for him to do. Maybe I was just pretending her feelings for him weren't a factor because my pursuit of him was already overcomplicated enough. Maybe it was more like I was aware of them. At some level, decided they shouldn't matter because I felt you had a natural advantage over me because, you know, you're like not a dude. But I always felt like you had the advantage over me too. Because you make things happen, and I don't. Yeah, well, turns out maybe that's not such a good quality if you want to make a relationship last longer than 3 seconds. At least not in my case. I know I ripped into him pretty hard when I had the clown hair, the little soda can on my head. Truth is, I was pretty goddamn overbearing. Sometimes I look back on stuff and think I might have essentially bullied him into a relationship with me. Actually, it's more complicated than that. Parts of me were operating independently for myself. So it's like I was bullying myself into bullying him into liking me. That makes sense. It doesn't really, but that's fine. Anyway, my insanity scared him right the fuck off. There were times when I basically treated him like shit without even realizing it, and I regret it. I should probably tell him that, given how I just called him an asshole while wearing orange suspenders. Probably the last person he wants to hear from right now. Clearly, both used some poor judgment. Looking back, it seems crazy to me that we both jeopardized our friendship over a mutual infatuation with, let's face it, one spectacular goofy kid. Can you both at least agree we may have overrated the lore of Jake English? Yes. They idealized the fuck out of him. He was this. I assume they find him physically attractive, to a degree. Because if they found him ugly, it doesn't matter how cool they think he is, they wouldn't want to fucking date him. I mean, for the most part. So he's got to at least have some physical attractiveness. I mean, the meme is that he has a nice ass. That's the entire fucking thing with his stupid fucking booty shorts. But the entire thing is his personality. But I mean, he was already wearing a mask. He was pretending to be something he wasn't. And then they kind of took that persona that he had and put it on this huge pedestal for some reason. I think Dirk probably wanted to be a little bit like Jake. So that was probably part of it. Not really sure about Jane. It's a fucked up situation all around, because like having feelings for somebody because you idealize them is fucked to yourself and it's fucked to them, because you're not really falling in love with. You're not falling in love at all. You can't fall in love if you're putting them on a pedestal, but then you're not really seeing them for them. You're seeing them for this larger than life persona that they have. And I mean, there's gonna be a disconnect there, because no one can really keep that type of shit up forever. So when they ultimately are just a normal person with flaws and shit, then you're gonna be disappointed, and it's gonna be like, who's this person? I don't fucking know this person. And that relationship's gonna fall apart. So it's just really a selfish thing. Maybe if we could have talked to each other about him, it would have helped. Talked about what you felt that way about him. At least maybe it would have helped us knock English down from the ludicrous pedestal we put him on. Yeah, then I saved us a lot of grief. It's not like I hate him now, even though it's probably what he thinks. He's still my friend. The extent to which I centered my whole life around a childish fantasy about him, just painfully embarrassing in hindsight. I wonder if I'll ever be able to look at him again without feeling miserable about myself. Does that mean we're both totally over him now? Can't really tell. Me neither. Guess the real problem is our clique was too small. Poor Jake was the only viable romantic target. I mean, considering our respective orientations. Maybe we just never knew enough people? Perhaps. Maybe we just don't need anybody. As anything other than friends, I mean. In the interest of appeasing the bitterness gods, let's go with the latter. Hey, Janie. How you holding up, girl? I feel like Guy Ridge, but otherwise, fine. You off yourself yet? No? Okay, good. Please don't yet. Got a personal backstage pass to the Jake English self-loathing tour. And I'm in no condition to take the full brunt of his limitations. I'm the only one he's talking to, so need a little support from my bestie. What is he saying? He wants me to relay an apology to you, because he thinks he's not brave enough to say it like 10 feet away there on a stone bed, and he thinks you're pissed at him. Oh man, I didn't want to do this. Do what? An awkward, tell him I said sequence of apologies through text messages. Okay, that's the same answer. What should I say? Tell him I said we'll talk about it later. Like, after we're dead. Okay. Maybe I won't say that last part, but okay. How's it going over there? Fine. Not a lot of progress on the dying front. Don't look like Dirk much wants to stab me with his anime sword. To be honest, waiting around to be buddy murdered and or off oneself is even more awkward than you would think, plus kind of a drag. Especially with the headache blurred. Jane, this is dumb. Yeah. Call me crazy, but I don't think our candy-addled selves thought this through over it entirely. Yo, trickster mode sucks ass. I don't even know what that's supposed to say. Text it? That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know all these fucking codes and shit. Jane, you know what I'm sad about? The feta exploding. Yeah. Why'd she have to die like that? She was so sweet and perfect and my friend. She'd always just talk and talk about the funniest things from her life. As two troll ladies and always lifted my spirits. Am I cursed or something, Jane? Cursed? Did Roxy just assume she was talking? Or like, did they just never show us her dialogue? Because Feta always was just doing fucking using emoticons and shit, not really actually saying anything. Cursed? Yeah, it's like I always seem to accidentally kill my cats. Or my half cat girls. Part sea princess and also an alien ghost. Maybe this line of speculation has no particular credence. Jane, after we go guard tier, you want to help me have a funeral for her? Of course, Roxy. I would like that. Always wanted to go to a funeral. Is that weird? Maybe that's weird, I don't know. I mean, not in like an especially morbid or gothy kind of way. I just think it would be cool to honor her memory. Never did that for Friglish, but I should have. Shit, Jake's bugging me again. PRB. Roxy, while you're at it, think you could relay the same sentiments to Dirk? I was thinking about all the stuff he said to me while we were all telling him to dance. And yeah, I was really being a prick when I ran away to Lomax. He was right about everything. I should have come clean about wanting some space. It's like, oh hey, they were right about me being a bitch. So I'm gonna tell our mutual friend to apologize instead of actually owning up to this shit myself. Damn it, Jake. Their whole bravery spiel, you want to relay double apologies to me? I know, I'm so terrible, I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling up to those conversations yet. My head is killing me. Ugh, Grandma, why did your sweet skull-based computing technology have to be such a brain fucker? Well, I can't do it. Why? Because I'm sort of, kinda, not talking to Dirk either. Why not? Because of reasons. Oh yeah, that kiss was super awkward. And her realizing that she totally sexually harassed him throughout the years, that he was probably super uncomfortable with that, would put a damper on any sort of talks that they would have. Golly. You are talking to Jane, yes? Yes. Well, seeing as she's presumably talking to Dirk, and you're relaying my apology to her already, why don't you relay my apology to Dirk through her? Oh my fucking god, Jake. Jake, no. Why not? She'd probably be a sport about it. Hell, they could probably even bond over what an absolute douche muffin I've been to them both. Ugh, sigh. Look, Jake, you squeezed the Spanish sigh out of me. Are you happy? If there's some heavy business you're having trouble addressing with Dirk in person, you could get Jane to relay him a message for you as well. Jake, no, Jake, that's so... Alright, I'm gonna tell Jane, like, pretty much exactly what you said, only because it's so fucking dumb and hilarious. Jane, Jake wants you to pass an apology to Dirk for him too. What? It's true. This is just getting silly. He wants you to bond over his douche muffinness. P.S. Douche muffin was his word, not mine. I'm being highly impartial about all this. We're already sort of doing that. Oh yeah? Wait, don't tell him that. That'd be mean-spirited. Hold up. What were you and Dirk saying? Oh, nothing. Anything about me? No. Just some stuff we should have talked about a long time ago. Gotcha. Oh, also, he wants me to tell you to give a message to Dirk from me, too, while you're at it. The Cracker switchboard is lighting up today. Why does Jake want you to give Dirk a message through me? Because he's ridiculous? Do you actually want to say something to Dirk, but can't at the moment? Oh. Not really. Well, I don't know. Wait, is Dirk not talking to you for some reason? Is that why Jake's is just going through me? Good gravy, this is getting complicated. No? Well, I mean, maybe he does got a bone to pick with me and I don't want to talk, but I'm not sure. The thing is that I can't bring myself to talk to him. Why not? Because I'm a shitty disgrace. He's probably so ashamed of me that he can barely stand being inside the same moon with me at this point. Why'd you think that? Cause you heard what he said about how I fell off the wagon. You could just tell how disappointed he was. He was right to be. Right, I did forget about. Yeah, I mean, they were here for at least a couple months. So let's say even just 3 months of being sober for. And we could presume she was probably drinking since like what? Probably 5 years old or some shit. Shit, her liver is probably dead. But you weren't in your right state of mind though. I know. You said it yourself. But the confessions you made to Jake, sure you were tripping balls on Cherry Pop, but that really just enabled you to do what you really wanted to do deep down. So what I do the moment Jake snuck up and owned me with that magic pumpkin? I was like, yo, let's get smashed in my place. Yeah, 7. So Jack's been in jail for 5 months. About. I hardly wasted a second before giving in. Here I thought I was actually over that. But the second I'm given the slightest justification to drink again, I say fuck it. It turns out I didn't stop wanting to, like I told myself. But I still wanted to, while pretending I didn't, for some bogus tough girl act. Like I thought I was better than the problem. More like I thought I was too cool and too strong to admit it was actually really hard. Truth is, I was not strong plus cool. I was weak plus lame all along. Now Dirk knows that too, and for some reason letting him down feels like the worst part, which is equally lame and weak because I should care for my own sake, not for how makes a dude see me. But it still just really bothers me. Man, Jake again, hold please. You're motherfucking welcome. Oh man. Roxy? Rox, what is she saying? Talk to me, Roxy. Please don't leave me hanging here. I can't take it. I can't bear having 2 of my closest chums hate me and then having you shut me out on top of that. He's such a needy fucking dude, man. It makes total sense, but it's a little bit. I mean, I'm not even his fucking friend, and I'm getting a little bit annoyed. I can't imagine having to actually deal with this shit. Okay, sheesh, Jake. Calm your micro shorts. I'm here. Ah, there you are. Sorry for being a pest, but I just see Jane there pecking away at conversations with you and Dirk. Feels like you're all kind of leaving me behind. It's just I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to keep doing this and I'm going to keep apologizing and never actually change. It's like, I want to punch you in the face. You know, it's great that he knows that he's being a dickhead. It's great that he's sorry, but he doesn't fucking do anything about it. And that pisses me the fuck off. No, Jake, nobody's doing that. Okay, yeah, I'm probably being paranoid, I've done such a bang-up job of alienating my other friends. You're the only one I can talk to for now. Wait, I haven't alienated you yet, have I? What he says yet, like it's just a foregone conclusion, is actually a little bit sad. Nah, don't worry, we're still humanated. Are you really sure, Roxy? Are you sure you're not just trying to spare my feelings? Be honest with me. If you hate me now, just please say so. Sweet Guy Fieri's fat laughing ghost, Jake. No, I don't hate you. I promise you. I promise you're still my bro. God damn it. Okay. Whew. Then talk to me. About what? I don't know. Anything. What are you talking about with Jane? My drinking problems? I see. Would you like to talk about them with me? Maybe it could help. Damn, Jake. Like, that is cool and appreciated in theory, but this is some kind of heavy shit for me. Really don't know if I can do double duty in my alcoholism with you and Jane simultaneously. Oh, yeah, that's probably not the best way to go. Yes, probably not. God. What the fuck is that? What song is this in the first place? Interesting. On 5, 8. Five, 9, 2, 7. There'll be another 100 pages. Probably get to them. Going God tier, and then that's it. So then, what else is there we can chew the old fat about? Really bond over together in an emotionally fulfilling manner. Dag, you're really an extra silly guy. You are an extra silly guy. Well, I don't know, Jay. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking, and we go from there. Alright, so shows a doozy of a kiss you gave Dirk there, huh? Just immediately going. Probably the most controversial thing you could talk about in this specific moment. Oh, fuck. Yeah. How was it? It was, go on. It was fucking inappropriate. And yet, Omzi was so choice, but wrong. Wrong. I don't know. It seemed innocent enough to me. What's so wrong about it? A whole host of things? Not sure in how much detail I want to spell out exactly why it wasn't cool. Like, Jake, you're a pretty simple guy, and I mean that as heartways as possible. It just wasn't right. No disagreement there. Like I said, I'm here to talk about whatever you feel like. Kate, see, this is just another embarrassing thing from my past. When I was more out of control with Dirk, I was just way too aggressive. Hassled all the time, pretty much every day, just like he said about me and him, like getting married and having babies. You know, last male and female on Earth. Ooh, he's a hunk. His dreams come true. Time for populate. Yeah. So not cool looking back on it. I had no excuse. I always knew he was just such a gay dude. And I guess maybe hitting on a guy who don't like girls once or twice maybe is alright. Being flattering. After so long, it was probably just pissing him off. Messing with his head or something. It definitely wasn't what he wanted to hear from a friend. Let alone day in, day out, through garbled drunk text. So when I fucking harassed him into kissing me, just brought back some low rank shit I thought we put behind us. Put behind us, like you apologize for it and stop doing it, or you just pretend like it didn't matter and he never said anything. Cause one is like, actually fixing the problem. Another is just you being a douchebag and then pretending like you weren't a fucking douchebag because your friend doesn't say anything about it. You assume like it's all in the past. Yeah, to preserve the fucking relationship, you probably forgot about it. In quotation marks. As in, gave you a pass and, you know, dealt with it, but I doubt was fucking, you know, happy to deal with that. I know I fucking wouldn't. To be fair, they are still children, and I still need to remind myself of that. But they're mature enough that they know what good and bad shit is, so it's like, there's a pass for them doing stupid shit. But, and then once they start talking about it and how stupid they are, that's when it's like, okay, now you're just not doing anything about it. And you just kind of stop having an excuse at this point. Just another way, I completely humiliate myself in front of him. I don't know, I feel like she's focusing too much on her feelings about this, even though she's the one who's doing the wrong shit. It's like, he's the one who got sexually harassed by his friend for years on end. He's the one who just got sexually harassed just a couple fucking minutes ago. You know, like, I don't really think the focus should be on how you feel about being ashamed of these things. And I feel like she's not really focusing on the fucked up shit she did and actually bettering that shit and apologizing to him. She's more focusing on the guilt and the shame she feels for having been witnessed doing these things, which is like really not the thing you should be thinking about. I don't know, it feels like she can't feel those things, but it's like it almost feels like she's not really sorry, more just ashamed she got caught, and it's like being talked about. Just feels kind of iffy to me. Maybe I'm just overthinking that, but I just don't really like the direction this conversation is going. So is that why you can't talk to him now? Mm-hmm. Certainly have no trouble relating to that. Yep, I don't know why really. He's like taciturn to the max about everything. There's something about him that just makes it hurt to feel like you let him down. You really love him, don't you? Yeah, Jake, I guess the answer is categorical, unapologetic fucking yeah. But I don't think that was much a secret. And the fact that it was so loudly not a secret exemplified my stupidity on the matter. I think it's fair to say I never came close to feeling as strongly about him as you. I envy you, actually. I've actually worried at times that I just wasn't capable of feeling that way about anyone. Maybe that's why I was just meant to be alone. You ain't missing much. Love is a brutal shit ninja with turds for nunchucks. Be grateful that stank ass motherfuckers flipping out of nowhere. Flipping out nowhere near you. I noticed you nearly slipped that wedding ring on his finger. Oh god, that ring. You almost scooped my boyfriend out from under me in one fell proposal. Oh, did I? From under you, eh? Wait, no, I mean, once for eternity. Whoa, now wait a minute. Easy, dude, just messing. Oh, okay. Man, that ring though. What happened to it? Do you remember? Not really. God damn it. Must have lost it when I was fucking trickster. Shakes fist. What trickster is? Fucking Lord Jack. Did you need it for something? Need it? Not really. I just really like that ring. Kind of spoke to me in a way. You wanna know something lame? Yes. The moment I first saw that ring, I was like in my head thinking, someday I want to give that ring to the person I marry. Whoever that is. Duh. That's not lame, that's nice. No, it's pretty lame, but whatever. So those are one track mind I got. That line of thinking makes more sense as to why she married John. She just kind of found the first person that was slightly cute and would have her and just kind of went with it without really falling in love. Because there's no doubt that she doesn't get over Dirk. Like, it just doesn't happen. And I think John is like fine with dating anybody, really. On the girl side, at least. For the most part. I have no doubt he would probably go on a date with Terezi. And he already went on a date with Friska. Like, he was entertaining the idea of getting with Rose when Karka was doing the fucking shipping grid shit. Obviously, Jade would be the only one he couldn't get with because she's his fucking sister. God, I am obsessed with finding someone to kiss, aren't I? It's really quite pathetic. Although the funny thing is, the ring turns you invisible. If I read my subconscious telling me something about my love life, I can find a guy in my dreams, slip it on his finger, poof, he disappears. Bye bye, hubby. Oh well, don't matter. The ring is gone, and with it, so too are my lame dreams. What song is this? That's actually pretty cool. It's art for the music. Pretty sure it's fan art, but it's really cool. Showing a human version of the Midnight Crew. Is everything okay? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I don't hate him like y'all do. Which you don't even. I see. So I'm just talking to him a bit. Doesn't feel not bad. Sorry. I can't deal with that right now. That's okay. You were saying? I was gonna say why I finally quit drinking. I mean, if you want to know. Yes. Actually, once you did stop, maybe we finally realized it was a problem for you for a long time. I didn't say anything at the time. It made me wonder if I wasn't doing the right thing before. Failing to point out you might have a problem. Just going along with it and participating in lively banter anytime you clearly had too much to drink. So just being a bad friend? I mean, to a degree, yes. But also, like she says in a little bit, it's not really your responsibility to fix their issues. I think a friend should feel compelled to help their friend out if they can. But you're not this person's parent or anything. But like, when you have to have an issue and you know it's an issue and you just never say anything. And even like, even if you don't encourage it, I feel like allowing them to do it in front of you, like not saying anything at all, I would just question if you actually care about the person. Like, you don't need to fucking intervene and like fucking send them to rehab or some shit, or like start living with them and hide all their alcohol, or like, I'm sure some people would do that and be fine with it, but like, it's not your job. But I don't know, I would question not saying anything at all ever. Again, they're children, so it's like there's obviously an excuse there, because that's an awkward situation for an adult to deal with, much as a fucking 16-year-old. So I can't really give her much flack for that in the first place, because Lord knows I would probably, I mean, I'd be the type to say something about it, but no, I was when I was a kid. I just be super blunt about it, and it'll probably make the situation worse. Nah, it wasn't your responsibility to fix my shit. Anyway, I think I made it hard for anyone to come at me like it was a real problem. I was always joking around so much and having a good time. I kind of overzealously so. That probably just made people feel like a shitty wet blanket for even mentioning it. How long do you think it's been a problem? I don't know. It's hard to say exactly when I started getting real carried away. Just at some point, I discovered a load of my mom's century-old booze in the house. I said 5 years old. It was probably closer to like 10 or 12, I would assume. Definitely it'd be kind of crazy if she started drinking at 5 years old. But I can see 12. It's clearly been a problem for at least a couple of years. And didn't have much to relate to her, but I accept her books, so I felt like drinking was a way to be more like her. Be closer to her, kind of. And there was nobody around except the silly chess people, who in a way just made me feel more alone. Because it reminded me I was the only one of two humans left, and the other was an ocean away. So little by little, got out of hand. And one of the only things I had look forward to was the idea that the game was supposed to be able to bring my mom back. Somebody even decided to help the bad witch out by playing it all. Oh, hold on. But it turned out you couldn't bring her back. At least not the way you thought. So what was it that made you finally decide to give it up? Well, it's pretty much what it was. I first went to Lopan, I saw my Sprite there. So I got out my bottle of mom slime and I was all ready for the bestest, most poignant reunion ever. And that's when the juggalo struck. And I just knew the witch had fucked me over again. Because what other hag is insane enough to get juggalos to do her dirty biz? Not exclusively. No hags but her. So, and I was so pissed and so distraught about that goddamn clown squandering on my Sprite. So I got crazy drunk and felt the super sorriest for myself I ever did. But little did I know there'd be a lovely silver lining to the debacle. Dear sweet, precious Feta. She became a great friend. What's more, she told me not to worry. My mom would be coming anyway, and all I had to do was wait a while. And I believed her because she knew stuff, plus was the best. So that's when I decided to clean up my act. I didn't want her to meet a sloppy, embarrassing mess of a daughter. Funny thing is, the alternate version of her mom is now a drunken mess herself. Because her mom was a drunken mess. Like, the Lawns are kind of just predisposed and destined to be alcoholics. Even if she did like to drink at some point, it was kind of a childish idea that doing so myself would make me closer to her or help us bond or whatever. Anyway, I think I might have overestimated her drinking habits. She sure didn't look like no drunk. Oh, Shane, did I mention? I saw in a dream today. No. She's really young though, like our age. And she looks so pretty and happy. Not like a girl with booze challenges. I think her fave color must be orange, just like Dirk. She's wearing the same sunny orange nighty deal I caught a glimpse of her in very briefly another time. And she also called me Mom? Huh? Huh is right. You know, I'm really not sure she's actually my mom. But I do know we're totes genetically related somehow. I just think there's more to it than we know. Guess we'll find out. Whoa. Fucking Jack. The whole place was shaking for a moment there. What? Roxy, do you know if Jane just felt that rumbling too? Yeah. Frostbite is toast. Is it still going on? No, it stopped. What do you think it was? I don't know. Maybe an earthquake? Okay. Sorry. I can't deal with that. Not sure if these moons can have earthquakes. Doesn't matter. Some sort of prospician lunar anomaly, I guess. Probably nothing to worry about. Maybe it was like tidal forces due to gravitation. Maybe the tensile forces from that big ass chain. Yes. Say that's what it was. Because the alternative is too scary to think about. 4-8. Turn on 24. Have you and Roxy been talking? Yes. She pissed on me or something? She won't talk to me. No, not at all. Then what gives? She's one thing saying about you. What? Are you disappointed in her? Why would I be? Seemed that word to her earlier when you chastised her for drinking again. Well, yeah. I was upset she fell off the horse. Or the wagon. The horse wagon. Whatever. Think you ride around on when you ain't drinking. So what? There's cotton candy in her hair and she was being stupid. What do you expect? The moment indiscretion. I'm not mad at her. I'm not disappointed in her. It's ridiculous. Want to know what I really think of Roxy? I'm proud of her. She's the only one of us who could face the problems and then get down to business and actually solve them. No one was hand wringing or suffering in silence or any of that bullshit. She saw she had an addiction, then decided to fucking fix it. Just like that. Probably stronger than the other three of us put together. He is completely true. As much as I have a problem with Roxy's decisions at times, and the shit she does, the way she thinks, mostly. She is the best character in terms of like dealing with her personal problems. Because Dirk is just kind of a cagey bitch almost the entire comic and like barely deals with it. Jake is the same in a certain way. He's very whiny and doesn't really deal with his issues. Apologizes way too fucking much. And Jane she's almost the most normal out of all of them, but she also has her own personal shit she doesn't really deal with. Remember way back before they started, we were talking, you and me. I was rambling at length about leadership, like I actually had a clue what I was talking about. I remember. You said I would be the leader of our team in name and in spirit, although I never really felt like it. Yeah, it's kind of the point. Guess in a way, I was right, not how I expected. See, to be perfectly honest, we're a party of losers. Heroes make shit happen. That's not what we do, or we're even supposed to do. We wait for literally everything. Wait for other people to reach out first so we can fix our relationships. Wait for these legendary heroes to arrive and bring competence, promise to a futile situation. Even now, look at us. What are we waiting for? To kill ourselves? Someone to come along and do it for us? Doesn't even matter. As the four nobles of the Void Session, we do what we were created to do. Sit around on our asses, waiting. We were all designated for a session that was utterly inert. A place where the mechanisms for success were never even existed to begin with. Such a place makes sense that the formal leader would be neutralized I'm assuming to be made to feel unempowered and static. And this is really weird. It's not even a typo, it's just a bunch of fucking words missing there. It seems particularly fitting she should be the noble of life in a realm of the dead. A realm that foretold of a life player who felt lifeless, a hope player who felt hopeless, and a heart player who was just a stone cold motherfucker. When we talked about leadership, and I was all on my high horse telling you how shit would go down, also said I'd be the one pulling the strings. Remember? That I'd be the functional leader of our party. And that there might be having this serious last conversation, just fucking nay out of nowhere. There might have been something to that in a different session. What good is a man of action in a place where action itself is intrinsically fruitless? So it's occurred to me that by some tragic flaw in its design, our session was meant to be leaderless. And I'd feel safe concluding that. It's not for a feeling that's been gnawing at me. It's a feeling that it would make perfect sense if a session like this had a dark horse leader. A leader who's invisible to us all along. Fittingly, a Void player would to lead a Void session. She would be a leader not in name, or in spirit, or in function, whatever that means. More of an emotional leader. Let's obviously try to hold everyone together. The rest of us did our best to fall apart. I wouldn't really say selflessly, because Roxy's plenty selfish in her own right. But she does care about them. I mean, now she's... Okay, I really can't deal with the nays. It's cute for like the first 2 seconds, then it gets kind of annoying. But yeah, even now she's talking to Jake, even though she really doesn't need to. She could totally just ignore him if she wanted to. But I don't know. think pretending like she's selfless is a bit much. I mean, nobody's selfless. 99% of the time, selfless just means you have so little self-worth that you do everything for everybody else because it's the only thing you can do. Because that's what gives you a sense of purpose, not because you actually give a shit about people. Maybe that's a very cynical, pessimistic way of thinking, but like 99% of the time, I've seen people who are supposedly selfless and they just have crippling fucking depression and they hate themselves. So they default to helping other people. They're usually just people pleasers. There are very few people who are truly selfless. Even then, I don't think it's possible to really be selfless. We have desires. It's how animals are born. Like, if we don't have desires, we're not fucking human. So, at some point, we're gonna be selfish. Anyways, Rex has been that for us every step of the way, going unnoticed and unappreciated. Think of how much shit she's had to put up with from all of us. She never complains, never turns it around and makes it about her problems. She just works her ass off making sure we all stay friends. That isn't a leader, I don't know what is. I don't know why Dirk is putting himself down like he didn't make everything happen. Like, everyone would have fucking died if it wasn't for him. If it was up to Roxy or Jake or Jane, like, this shit would have never fucking happened. And Roxy was actively sabotaging this shit. From even starting, Jake was off doing whatever the fuck he was doing. And Jane had no idea what the fuck was going on. He's right in a sense, but I think he's downplaying himself a lot. That's how crazy it is for her to think I'm disappointed in her. Truth is, she's the most amazing person I ever knew. Everything in a human being I wish I could be, but can't, because I'm in my own way. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm worthy of dying next to her. I think she probably felt bad for hitting on me all those years. Like, I was getting fed up with her or something. But all it really did was make her feel guilty. That I couldn't give her what she wanted. Like, settle down and have a couple weirdo goddamn kids with her someday. Guess there were times I thought about it. Being all alone on Earth with her and stuff. I couldn't though. I have to stay true to myself. Still, she'll deserve it. Nobody deserves to get all the things they wanted more than she does. And it suddenly seems kind of stupid that I think these things about her, but she doesn't even know it. Guess I should tell her all this sometime. Like, I love the Lalonde relationship so much. Like, they actually feel like siblings. Of course, in this case, I mean, are they even really technically siblings? In this case, not really. I said Lalonde, but she's Lalonde, he's Strider. Lalonde Strider relationship dynamics are very, there's like they're not siblings. These parts are the originals. So they don't even no problem for Dirk to be with Roxy or Jane to be with Jake, since they're the originals. But they still have a very familiar relationship. I think that would be nice. Of course, she is right there, I know. I'm a little reluctant to drop all that on her. Looking at what I just said, it's kind of overwhelming. I feel like in a way you can destroy somebody with effusive praise. Maybe I'm just protecting how I would feel about that kind of intense positivity coming at me. I don't know. But I still think confessions like that can change stuff between people. Like the way they act around each other. Maybe it's worth it? Maybe. Maybe it's better to just say, not so much of it, like all at once. Maybe it'd be better for now if you could pass a short message to her for me. If only to help kill this awkward silence between us. Like what? Could you just tell her I love her? No, wait. I mean, not in that way, though. More like, Dirk, I know what you mean. I think out of all the people to say that, and like mean it super platonically and like actually mean it, I believe Dirk the most. Like, Roxy, I don't think she loves Dirk in the way she like. Uh, I think there's that loneliness that's so pervasive in her life that she has feelings for him for sure, but I don't think she really loves him. He's just kind of the only person there that she could relate to, and so like really looking at it, it feels like unhealthy obsession to a degree. Because every day she was getting drunk off her ass and saying, "Let's get married and have babies." Like looking at it from the outside, it's kind of funny and like, haha, she was so crazy. But like really living that, it's like she meant that, and it's just kind of unhealthy. Like even if you take away his personality or like him being gay or any of that shit, it's like it's just very kind of toxic when you really think about it. And like Jake is fucking Jake, so it's like no need to even explain that. Jane, I don't know, being just in general, they're both children. They're all children, so I don't really think kids can even experience love in the same way that an adult would be able to. No, wait, don't. That'd be weird mixed signal. I mean, it's true. Please say something else instead. Derek, something's happening. Tell her that I'm proud of her. As a person, she's everything I wish I could be. I wish I could be as nice and loving and selfless as her, but can't. 'Cause I'm too busy being me. That's such a depressing line. Derek. Oh yeah, we're screwed. Well, screwed in the sense that we're dead. It's great because they actually need to die. Tremors are back. Big time. That's weird. Get flew two this time. Man. There we go. Very dead. These freaking pantaloons. Like, Jerks is great. And change the fucking shoes, and that hood is stupid. The shorts could be a little less poofy, too. Roxy's great, apart from the hood. I don't really care for that. Jake's is just trash. Like, I'm sorry, I just hate it. Everything about it. Like, they somehow made his shorts shorter. And then fucking Jane is, I mean, she looks like an old person. I suppose it's probably the point. But all right. Cut a lot of this. Oh, this starts happening. Hi. This is like, who the fuck is this? Alright, checking her parents. Are you Jake? Yeah. Hi, Jake. I'm Jade. It's nice to finally meet you. Wow. Yeah. And you must be Jane? Me? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes. It's nice to meet you too, Jane. Yes. I mean, they just died. And then they saw, I mean, frankly, a horrifying figure trying to kill them. Then he got teleported. And their daughter's now talking to her, to them. So, Jake. Where are your pants? Oh, man. I mean, it's not technically actually language, but I just don't feel like dealing with that. No, she was the damn G-Cat. Oh, no. Right. She takes over Jane. Not that she already knows. Man, Grimbark, Jade is like the best fucking version of her, and no one will ever convince me otherwise. Bark. Well, it's like, as a villain, she's fucking unstoppable. She can teleport anywhere. She can teleport you anywhere. Then she has her space power. She can make you small. Or she can make herself bigger. So, like, she can teleport anywhere in the universe. Teleport you anywhere in the universe. And she can control your size and her size and everything's size. Like, that's busted. Right. And then this happens. It's also pretty sick look for her. Obey. And they're getting stomped. Well then. Well then. It was actually, I mean, it was mostly just fucking 927. Yeah, that's 300 pages. So I was at like 680 something. I go up to 927. A bit less than, like a tiny bit more than 200 pages. Like 220 something pages. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. How many hours has this been? Like almost 2 hours 30 minutes. It's not bad. I just my throat kind of hurts and it's whatever. Um, but yeah, we'll see who I can raid. Yeah. Uh, I guess I haven't seen him in a while. I'm gonna start in a little bit. I could continue. I just want to get to sleep early, and this has been a little bit more time than I thought it would be. Oh yeah, appreciate people who were lurking. See one person in there. It says it's supposedly two people, but I don't see anyone else in chat. So who knows? It is what it is. Um, yeah, I will hopefully be able to keep up the schedule. Now that I started school, it's only gonna be Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays that I have free. I was sleep about doing small streams on Thursdays. I was only able to start. Well, I started late either way, but I was only able to start today because I had no therapy. But in general, I'll be able to start around like 7 on Thursdays. So if I do stream on Thursdays regularly, it'll probably just be this, just short 2 3 hour stream. Read a couple pages and then just in between to make it go faster, so I can start an actual game. I really just been streaming this. Been delaying Deltarune Chapter 2 and Hyperlight Drifter for some reason. I did legitimately have issues with the capture card not working for some reason. So hopefully I can get that fixed before my stream on Saturday. If not, I'll just probably start a new game. Who knows? But yeah, appreciate everybody. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Cause my class on Friday ends like at 7 p.m. and then it takes me an hour to get back home. So I'll be back home at like 8, and then stream for like 2 or 3 hours maybe. Cause I don't really like streaming too late, starting too late or going too late. So like the latest I would start a stream was like maybe 8 or 9, but even then I'd only go for a couple hours. I don't care for making it a habit to start streaming like 10 p.m. and go for like 5 hours or some shit. My sleep schedule's already bad enough as it is, so. But yeah, I'll stream it Saturday. See if I can get the couch guard working. Appreciate lurkers. Appreciate people who watch the VODs. I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you very soon. Yeah, peace out.
So I don't have to be tapping through a whole bunch of different menus and wasting time with that. So that'll be good. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good, pretty well. What did the Buffalo? Oh, you're going to come in and thank you for starting. Horsted Raiders. It is going pretty good. I love clips like that where you're like, why am I playing this game? Uh, so let's say that Taylor Swift went to Anaheim, joined a hockey team, then went to Buffalo and joined a football team, and then moved to Detroit and joined a baseball team. Right? She would be a duck-billed platypus. Eh? Eh? I told you. Horrible pun, long walk off a short pier. Ooh. Let us go ahead and get on over to here. More puzzles of the bomb variety, where specifically old timey bombs are being rolled around and we're trying to get them dunked in a thing of water so that they don't explode. Okay, that's important. But yeah, here I figured out quick save state, so let's take a look. All right. I think I was having trouble. I've got to figure out a way to get a bomb over hitting this screw, which means coming up from down here, which means I'm going to have it go through here at least once. Let's see, and I can't control that one by myself. So let's set it up for another one to come down here. This one.
Stations. Nostalgic Rhino is riding up in here.
Wow, another raid. I thank you very much.